What's a third? Give me Christmas adjacent stars. I have Rudolph. I have Frosty.
Well, there's Rudolph.
Yeah.
There's Frosty.
Good.
There's that dentist elf. Hey everybody, welcome to the PJC cast, also known as the Project Koozie Crew, where we do holly jolly would you rathers.
Ching, 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 ding, ding, ding. Those are my sleigh bells.
And other festive stuffs.
Have you had a cake with fruit in it ever? Happy holidays. I'm Jimmy.
My name's Dane.
Welcome to Jackass. It's Christmas Jackass edition. No.
We're going to be stuffing our butts full of actual stuffing.
And one firework.
And one firework to see what happens.
Just to see.
I can't watch those shows. I can't watch Jackass. I can't watch Funniest Home Videos. I can't watch...
That's a big jump.
No, it's... Honestly, when you think about it...
People falling down.
It's not a big jump. I have an overdeveloped sympathy gland. It's popping out of the side of my neck.
You know what you could ask for Santa this year?
Operation?
Smaller gland.
Dear Santa Claus.
Did you know that Santa is a surgeon? He is. You're asleep. He does a little exploratory surgery. I
mean, the way healthcare is in this country, am I right? Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Ooh.
No, I have pretty good health coverage.
Santa,
anyway,
put down that scalpel. Santa, no.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
Bring me the anesthetic, Rudolph.
And a cookie.
And a fucking cookie. I'm hungry.
Damn
I'm always hungry. It's the side effect of being immortal is that you're always hungry. You're always feeling munchies.
Yeah. He burns a lot of fuel.
Burns a lot of fuel, keeping his life force going.
His sleigh is Santa powered. So that's where he needs the cookies.
He's got like a fucking he's got a treadmill.
Yeah. But you can't see it's like a treadmill but a Flintstone car. You know, so cuz he sits down, that's cuz he has to keep the image up of like it not being fucking powered by man. Yeah. But it is powered by man, one man Santa.
One elfin. You know, they say Santa's an elf himself.
Do they?
And he's enslaved the rest of the elf. That's what I've heard.
What the fuck? He's larger.
Larger than life.
Or does he just eat enough? Maybe. Do elves grow taller when they eat?
Oh, so he's like restricting how much they eat to keep them small. That's morbid.
Oh, this is some fucking North Korea ass fucking.
The South.
Santa! We pull his mask off. It's fucking Kim Jong-un.
The South Pole is evil. We must overtake them.
You must never go there.
Don't go there, and don't watch television about the South Pole.
And I definitely have missiles. I'm Santa Claus.
Mistletoes.
Beware.
They're poisonous. Don't eat them. Like poinsettias.
Just kiss under them.
Just kiss them. Kiss them.
Fuck's sake.
And kiss them for fuck's sake. Oh.
This is all just a distraction from like the missiles that are like right behind him. It's like, Johnny and Jilly, why don't you two, just, here's some mistletoe, just go over there and kiss and smooch a lot. Just smooch all over.
Telling children to kiss.
Why are they children?
Because of the names you gave them. Those were children's names.
Johnny?
Yep. It's like the name Jimmy or something.
Oh. Oh, no. Oh. I have to go back to school.
Because I'm just a school-age boy. Wait, I'm on winter vacation.
I'm on detention.
I'm on permanent detention. You've been naughty. You're on the naughty list.
No, Santa.
hey, but Santa's giving out clean coal this year.
It's a topical.
It's real. It's a real thing.
He's in a partnership with Elon Musk. He's giving all the good boys and girls like one fuel cell for their home.
One glass roof tile for solar power.
It's like if Santa gave everyone a Nintendo Labo, and everyone's like, "Oh, thank you. This costs $70," and you open it up and it's just cardboard.
It's just punched out cardboard, but it's punched out for you. It's previously punched.
It's $70 cardboard.
I didn't know it was $70. That's pretty intense.
I mean, I guess there's a game too, but like. It's expensive.
Isn't it a game where you can make your own shit? Like all the different, like whatever you want to make?
I think that was the idea. However, I don't know that that's real.
Come to fruition.
I did not purchase a Nintendo Labo.
Fair enough. Hey, Jimmy.
Hi. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Happy holidays.
And
in case.
Chris Mahanza Kwanzaa, as I like to say, because I'm a cheeky devil.
Oh, Dane.
In 30, I was thinking about this today, about all the different made-up ones.
Yeah.
Merlin Peen from 30 Rock is one.
Merlin Peen?
Merlin Peen.
Like his dick?
Maybe. But it was the writers didn't want to play Secret Santa with Kenneth the Page, so they made up Good Merlin Peen to you, and they talk about eating tacos with a...
That sounds great.
With a little person, I think.
I want that.
Okay, let's do it.
I like tacos.
I do too. We didn't get any tacos today because we had this big Christmas feast.
Yeah, roast beast.
A lot of roast beast going around here.
But you can't put a roast beast into a taco.
This Would You Rather comes to us from Jennifer in Los Angeles. And Jennifer asks, would you rather give somebody a gift and they end up hating it?
Oh, no.
Or receive a gift that you hate and have to pretend to like? This is a real world one. This isn't Would You Rather magic. This isn't ghosts and ghouls.
I don't want to put anyone on blast, but what if you're able, what's the worst gift you ever received?
Worst gift? See, a gift that I was very disappointed by, that I remember, but ended up being okay, was when I was 14, my grandfather gave me a manicure set.
Oh. Yeah?
Which, at the time, was kind of strange.
Uh-huh.
But then, like, eventually, because I don't throw things out.
Sure.
I started using the shit, and it was nice.
Man, I got a manicure once. It was great.
I love manicures.
I was like, my nails are so, like, slidey and strong.
I bite my nails, which is another reason why getting a manicure set would be a little strange. But when I did get a manicure, because of me biting my nails and like various things, and they soaked it, they had to trim away all the shit.
Oh.
All the stuff.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, this is the most we've ever trimmed off of somebody's fingernails. I just have really meaty fingers.
They're ripe for the manicuring.
That's right.
They need a cure.
And the only prescription is this little salty bath that they soak you in.
I once I got two. One of which is like, it's kind of cool, but it's just so bizarre. Somebody once got me a pair of nunchucks.
Huh.
I still have them.
No.
They hang out in my closet.
Okay. That's the appropriate place for them.
I don't really know what to do with them. And they're cool subjectively. Mm-hmm. Or objectively, I guess I should say.
Yeah, both.
Because, they're weapons. But
they're weapons.
Weapons. But one time...
These nunchucks make me wet.
I'm wet for danger. One time I gave somebody, like... They were like, what do you want? And I was really into, like, DVDs at the time.
Yeah.
So I made a list
Who wasn't?
I made a list of, like, 10 or 15 DVDs in, like, sort of order. Like, not that and they were going to get me one DVD, but, like, I was just like, I don't know, here's like a list of shit I'm looking for right now. Like, some of it's kind of weird, some of it's kind of normal.
Let me guess, Mallrats.
I did own Mallrats. I owned all the Kevin Smiths.
Scorpion King.
No, God, no.
Let me think. Beethoven on Ice.
The Dogs?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, Air Bud. Yeah.
I did own Air Bud.
Oh, Jesus, Jimmy.
No, I'm lying. If you're gonna judge me, then I'm gonna tell the truth.
I'd never judge you, my dear, sweet, misguided friend. What happened?
I gave him this whole list because they were like, "I want to get you a DVD," and I was like, "Okay, sure. Here's 15 options. Go nuts. There'll be something somewhere." And they got me something that was just not on that list.
Oh, just not even on it.
There was like half the movies were weird, but half the movies were normal and could be found at your local
Starship Troopers
anywhere. Or Starship Troopers 2.
The Starboning.
The Starring. The Starborbs. They're birds.
Starship Troopers 3. 2 star, 2 dar.
There's more titties in this one. Because there's titties in the beginning, and we want to make sure you don't leave the theater.
You thought you were leaving? Tits.
Oops, there's unisex showers. Because the world's a better place.
Yeah. What did they get you? What did they get you? I think
it was like Click, with Jim Carrey's Click.
No, that's Adam Sandler.
No, that I'm thinking of...
Mr. Popper's Penguins.
Nope, it was much earlier.
Bruce Almighty.
I think it was Bruce Almighty.
It's probably Bruce
Almighty.
I think
it was Bruce Almighty.
Because if you take Click, and then you replace Adam Sandler with James Carrey,
as he was known in his Roundhouse days,
you get
In Living Color. I mean,
yeah, that's the one. Those are two oddly similar, I guess, in our memories, since we're not. I mean, we're old, but we're not that old.
We're just old enough.
We're just old enough to barely remember both of those shows. Yeah. You get Click.
Yeah.
No, you get a Bruce Almighty. I screwed it up. Anyway.
Sometimes you gotta click your way through God.
Honestly, I'm kind of emotionally,
Damn
what's the word? Yeah.
Scarred.
Sure. Keep going. Sensitive.
Stunted.
Sensitive. All of those things, but also on top of it, sensitive. So already when I give somebody a gift, I'm like, are they going to like it?
Mm.
Are they faking liking it? Do they actually like it? Because
and you get in your head.
And then I get in my head about it. And it makes me, honestly, it makes me not want to get people gifts because I'm just constantly worried that they're going to hate it. It's real.
It's the Christmas spirit.
It's the Christmas spirit. It's not about the gift giving for me. It's about the gift appreciating. And it's not that they have to appreciate the gift. It's that I feel like I'm inflicting something on somebody if I give them a gift they don't like.
What do you think? So this is the opposite of the question I just asked to further derail this whole thing. What is not the worst gift you've ever given, but like the worst sort of received gift? Perhaps.
Oh,
that you can think of. Like,
I mean, I think I got somebody a pair of like running weights for their legs that they strap onto their ankles.
Uh-huh.
And I don't think that was received very well.
There was an episode of Family Matters where Carl Winslow, famous
shot a kid.
He shot a kid, and then afterwards he went home to his loving wife.
Hey, did you know that Die Hard was a Christmas movie? Hey, Jimmy, did you know that? Hey, Die Hard's a Christmas movie. Hey, Jimmy, did you know? Hey, a lot of people don't realize that it's a Christmas movie, Jimmy.
I'm sinking under the table now. I'm sinking
under the.
I'm drowning.
The waters.
My gift is the sweet release of death.
Gift to myself.
I got it for myself.
I wrapped it in this water.
It's Davy Jones's locker. This sea water.
We're actually in an ocean-themed hot tub, contrary to the theme of the episode.
Yeah, we're in a hot tub, but like we're just also in the ocean.
Yeah.
We're like out.
It's an oceanic hot tub.
It's a special. We have to do something special.
We got to do something special for this one. Caw, seagull sounds. Anyway.
Oh, look, a floating dead body. Merry Christmas.
What happened on Family Matters?
Oh, he bought his wife a trampoline.
Of course
she wanted to, like, lose weight.
Yeah.
And she was like, you insensitive. You don't know how women work, Carl Winslow. And he was like, what? And that was it.
That's mean.
And then Steve Urkel was like, did I do that?
I like cheese.
And he hadn't. It was Carl Winslow's fault this time.
This time around. It was a very special episode of Family Matters.
He didn't have parents, that Steve Urkel. Where were his parents?
He was too smart for them.
They just let him in. How
Honestly, I think he lived with his grandmother, his elderly grandmother. Something like that.
But she was never a character on the show.
No.
They didn't ever introduce his parents. What was the worst gift you can give Steve Urkel? Go. We're never going to answer the question.
Hair gel.
Oh, he wouldn't like it.
He wouldn't.
I would say
season tickets to a sports team.
Like
he's a nerd.
Box seats to like a hockey game off season.
Box seats to a hockey fantasy football league. Well, you
just get to watch some assholes fucking. Well, I pick Jared Leto, the football player. I don't know any football players.
No kidding. So I think while I would hate to inflict this upon other people, I would prefer to take it. Because...
To fake it?
Yeah, I would fake it till I make it.
Yeah.
And take it...
To the bank.
Right, all the way to the blood bank.
So I've lost the plot a little bit. To be clear,
I would receive a gift I hated and pretend like I liked it, because not only would it help with my acting skills, but it would also like relieve the burden of me inflicting something unwanted on somebody else.
Horrible.
Yeah.
See, I feel like as much as you fear this thing, I feel like it's so unreasonable. It's like, I don't know, I spent some time, I got you a gift. It's okay if you don't like it, but don't be fucking... It's a gift.
Yeah.
Like, they don't all have to be winners, necessarily. That said, I'm with you. I'm going to fake it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like, arguing against yourself.
I want to make people feel nice and feel like they got me a nice gift, like the movie Popper's Penguins or a nunchuck, or a combination of those two things, a broken DVD.
When two worlds collide. This Sunday,
I was
watch a nunchuck and this DVD go at it.
I was defending myself.
This DVD came out of nowhere. I had to do something.
Well, that also means that through the magic that all gifts I give are going to be great now.
Yeah, I was going to say that as well. I agree with you 100% that we win hands down.
Yeah, we are also the magic winners.
Now we've got a real nice stainless steel martini shaker each.
Yeah, and like a way too big carafe.
Yeah. For
like orange juice when we host brunch parties.
Ooh, maybe actually I would probably like this, but a big ceramic goose to hold toilet paper.
Oh.
I think that'd be hilarious.
It's too bad we're not doing a Consume Hearts this day. We don't have any items.
No.
We have a regular Lonely Heart.
Instead, we have Lonely Hearts!
The greatest Christmas gift of all. So here's
each other.
Here's what we're going to do this week, I've decided.
Well, let's explain what it is.
Okay, go ahead.
Lonely Hearts, for those not in the know, is when we take two personal ads we find on Reddit, read them out loud for you fine folks, and discuss whether or not these people that we find would fall in love with each other.
And it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's gorgeous. So, what I think we should do.
Mm-hmm. On this very special day.
These are Santa's elves. They're both... there's like a lot of elves.
Okay.
They have their own dating service.
Uh-huh.
This is where we found them.
So we're pretending like these people are elves.
Yeah. They're elves. If we pretend hard enough, it becomes real.
Okay.
That's the Christmas spirit.
All right.
So you got an elf and I got an elf.
Got it.
You should go first.
They're industrious.
Industrial.
All right. This one is titled 31, Male for Female, Troll for Troll. Well, that's right off the bat. Just taking this bit off the rails.
It's an elf troll.
Anyway. Ooh, this one's marked NSFW. Damn.
Ooh, spicy, spicy, spicy.
Okay. Seeking a troll who is smart as fuck, critically minded, well-read, sharp-tongued, old enough to able to adult. Young enough to be able to do things besides adulting. Has high enough standards to still be single. Has low enough standards so a fellow troll can still get a chance. Attractive enough to not need filter, effects, angles, photoshopping other people. Pets in photos, but never lead with photos on dating profile or anywhere. What's that?
I was going to say, you don't need people if you're pretty enough.
Need people. Knows exactly what she wants, knows exactly what she doesn't want, has good judgment, even from initial impressions. Politically balanced, preferably slightly incorrect. Oh, gotta be politically incorrect for this troll.
But balanced.
Maybe wounded, scarred, but not baggaging. Baggaged. Okay, so emotionally scarred, but don't hold on to that baggage.
But not like too much.
I want a little dysfunction, but not so much. But like,
let's not go crazy.
Is that so much to ask? Has to be looking for a troll since. Oh, sorry. Has also been looking for a troll since forever. Fit enough to not be a troll. What? Okay, hold on a second.
I think a physical
fit enough to not be a troll.
Yeah.
Has boobs. Yeah. Doesn't have a penis.
Oh.
The end.
Ooh, he knows what he wants, and it is a unicorn of a troll.
Some of those... This is some of that old stuff. This is some of that Craigslist stuff.
Yeah.
This is some of that... Ooh.
Ooh, we're getting back to grassroots.
Brass
root tack.
All I want for Christmas is... Craigslist is back. I think a Craigslist came back because this is a train wreck. This is a real garbage pile of a post.
Yeah, I'm very
okay. I'm taking issue with a couple of things here.
Go on.
High enough standards to still be single.
Yeah, it's I don't know sort of what this guy's thinking. It's like
I don't know.
It's just like this guy. This wonderful man,
yeah,
is the one that she's been waiting for.
Apparently,
but
low enough standards to give a fellow troll still get a chance. Whatever that means. That is
means
what he
knows
said.
That he's not great.
Right.
He's like, give me a shot, but don't just date whoever. But give me a shot.
It's really. Oh, man. Politically balanced, preferably slightly incorrect. Ugh. Like, I want you to make off-color jokes so that I feel better about my awful rape jokes that I probably make all the time.
All the time on different subreddits than this one.
I think attractive enough to not need angles is weird.
No, this is definitely some fucking, like, incel-ass garbage. Like,
doesn't need pets. Attractive enough to not eat other people or pets in photos. Like, what does that mean?
It's like, all we need is you, honey, hun.
When he was listing all those things, I just imagined, like, a police mugshot. Like, that's what he wants. Just a fucking deadpan.
Like a
just
sweaty man.
Bright lights just from shoulders to head, just like staring, and him being like, yeah.
I'd do 10 out of 10.
Thank you.
Would fuck.
Thank you. I mean, I'd fuck pretty much anything, but
I love prisoners.
Is that a face tattoo?
Ooh.
Maybe.
I want women who don't need a face tattoo.
I want women who are attractive enough to not need a face. I want to take their face off.
My name is Jack Skellington.
What?
No, that's not who it was.
That's not who it is at all.
He doesn't really. He's like because I was thinking of like skin and then bones.
Yeah.
And then who's the most famous skeleton of them all?
Let's be fair here, though. Jack Skellington probably wouldn't need a face either.
No.
Take
I wonder
that
what
face
his
off.
skin looks like.
Jack Skellington?
Have you ever really thought about Jack Skellington's skin?
He doesn't. He's made of bones.
But when he used to be human.
When he used to be human, he was Ichabod Crane.
Oh. That's why he could take his head off.
That's why.
I love it.
It's the whole thing.
That's canon now for us.
Was what?
That he's Ichabod Crane.
Okay. Jack Skellington is Ichabod Crane.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have him on as a guest sometime.
Okay.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Jack Skellington. He's famous.
He's a famous one.
All right.
I bet he has hella Twitter followers.
Probably. They're all Hot Topic employees. I have...
tell me about yours.
27, female, 4 Redditor, Pennsylvania /online, non-monogamous little girl looking for friends. Reiterate, 27 years old.
Okay, good.
So everything in this post is line broken, and then a space. So I'm going to read it as such.
How do you mean? So, like, the next line down?
So, hi, I am a mouse. Next line. Not really a nerd, next line, unless you count books. I love reading. I love horror movies. I love food. New as a rope bunny. Not new as DDLG, which is like a bondage thing.
I've never heard of that before.
It's Dom Daddy Little Girl.
Oh, got it.
And I have to assume Rope Bunny is also that.
Oh, right. For the ropes.
You know, engaged, parentheses, hence not monogamous. If you do not like me or this post, that is fine. I just want to find others who may be into DDLG as well as non-monogamous! 2 exclamation points.
Yes, gotta give it.
Not looking for married men whose wife do not know they are looking for something online.
Consent's important.
I am on the
good.
Pittsburgh side of Pennsylvania. I have Kick and prefer to chat there. Tell me a dad joke. And some stuff about you. Just saying hi is lame as heck. If you have pets, I would love to see them. I love dogs the most. I just really need someone to talk to because I'm pretty upset right now, so if you're good at cheering people up, please help me. And then at the very bottom, at the very bottom, there's a snowflake, like a little picture of, like, what looks like water. It's a water emoji? I don't know. And then a heart emoji. And then that's it.
Okay. So, it sounds like pretty needy.
A little needy.
Little needy. Needs not just one person, but more people paying attention.
Yes. As many as possible, perhaps.
Neither people describe themselves physically at all.
No.
So, physical things aren't important to them. Except for the first guy.
The first one, all he cared about was physical things.
That's true. Okay.
So she didn't disqualify herself.
True.
She didn't say that she had a pet, but she does love animals. So not disqualified.
Now, the first guy did say he needed a single person, right?
Did he?
Yeah. High enough standards to still be single.
I don't know. He says that, but I feel like if she was interested,
Yeah.
he'd be like, "Oh yes,
Oh,
yes,
actually,
please."
Actually, I live in Pittsburgh. Oh. He says.
I live
Pittsburgh, California.
on the Pittsburgh. Oh, that town is way worse than the other one. Let me tell you some things. Yeah, I feel like your guy's like, he's all fucking bark and he'll be all bite any fucking chance.
Sure. She seems nice, but very, very needy.
Yeah.
She, like, I kind of don't want. I feel like if this guy tried to be like a dom to her, he'd be abusive in that role.
He would not be good at it.
He wouldn't be good at it.
Yeah, this is sort of it's a weird thing too. Like, maybe this is just me, but she's specifies looking for friends, but then, like, there's just sort of a lot of sexual stuff in this post. It's like, well, who's that for?
I guess you could have friends with benefits, and she is engaged, but the definition of non-monogamous is
looking for friends. It's like that's code. that's a little keyword.
So kind of maybe ask for what you want specifically.
Yeah. Yes.
And it almost feels like off the cuff, like kind of reactionary. Like she's having a bad day, so she's like,
yeah, at the very end, right?
I want somebody to distract me and make me feel better, and my fiance is can't do that for me right now. So I'm gonna go on Reddit and get somebody who can.
I'm gonna get so many people to pay attention to me and then never talk to any of them.
Maybe
once I feel better.
Maybe.
Now they're both elves. How does that change anything?
I forgot that little wrinkle.
So the first one,
wrinkle twinkle.
The first one is in charge of making toys for the bad children.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Like they're not like on the naughty list per se, but they're like they're getting there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like an action figure, but like maybe it's like missing a hand or something. And it's like, there you go, little.
You got something, but not
Francis.
Quite right.
Yeah.
And then she
makes candy.
She's just a candy maker. She makes candy. Huh? Oh, okay.
Like she makes candy canes.
Yeah.
Candy corn for Christmas. Candied apples.
Go on.
Candied yams.
3 more. Okay. That's one.
Candy floss.
Okay. Good. 1 more.
And candy bars. Snickers.
Butterfinger.
That's the next one, right? It's Butterfinger. Bars.
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 Well, if that's the case, then I don't think that they're going to find love
specifically. They're just in different departments.
They're literally in 2 different departments, and she's not necessarily looking for love. She's looking for support.
She's looking
emotional
for
support.
Right now, support.
On demand support. And he's looking for something that doesn't exist.
On demand. It seems like he wants on demand.
Slightly damaged goods.
Yeah. That in like the perfect little package that
there's no compromise with him.
No.
With her, there's some compromise. There's some leeway. She's like, could be this. Doesn't have to be.
Mm-hmm.
It does have to be non-monogamous, but I'm also just looking for friends. So if you can cheer me up, great.
Do you have any weed?
Do you have any weed, though? Can you smoke this elf out?
This elf weed. It's better than on the other places.
It makes you fly. Oh, that's how the reindeer get through Christmas.
You can see Rudolph's nose and fucking 9 little blunts just lit up in the night sky.
Rudolph's like, I've been doing this for years. You guys got to start. A fucking fatty out in front, high off his ass in the clouds.
It's like, Rudolph, we have to make that last for the entire planet. Like, come on.
Luckily, they have the flash powers, so they can just zip around.
Yeah, they're so fast.
Like I don't think these 2 are gonna find love.
Nope. Christmas ruined.
Christmas is over.
Shut the factory down.
Hark, hear the bells, sweet silver bells.
What we got next, Dane?
While
I steal this Christmas blanket to put over my knees.
You a little chilly in this hot tub?
My knees hurt. I need them to be soaking, but I'm getting a blanket, getting it all soaked also. Okay.
Our next Would You Rather comes to us from Sydney in Oakland, and Sydney asks, would you rather drink 5 gallons of eggnog in one sitting?
Oh, boy.
Or only have fruitcake as your only meal for the entirety of Christmas week? A classic eating Would You Rather. We haven't done a food Would You Rather in a while.
Ugh.
And this one's a corker. This one's a real...
You're going to have to cork me after either of those things.
I think drinking that much dairy would make you throw up.
It would make me die.
You might die.
I'm lactose intolerant.
Of farts.
Yeah. Well, I mean...
Of flatulence.
5 gallons, like, that's a lot. In one sitting! 1 gallon. How much? It's a gallon. The big thing's a gallon of milk.
5 gallons.
That's too much.
That's a lot of gallons. Because you can't drink a gallon of milk. It is impossible to drink a gallon of milk. It's like medically...
You'll throw up.
You'll throw it all up, and you'll get real sick.
Milk isn't good for you, folks.
So, how about this?
Well, one sitting just means, like, you just can't get up.
You just can't get up.
I
so
guess.
You're there for a couple days.
Oh, that's... Okay, what is your... Because this is too hard, so what is your solution?
Honestly, I've the only fruitcake I've had has been pretty good.
I've never had fruitcake.
No?
Either. I mean, if I have, I don't remember it. So, like, it's probably... How bad could it be?
Fruitcake, I think, has become a favorite of people's to make fun of for Christmas.
Yeah, I don't know why.
There must have been an age. There must have been a period of time.
70s.
The 70s, where everything was awful.
The Jell-O is every food.
Jell-O got
that
into
was the
it.
70s and the 60s.
They had Jell-O fruitcake.
Oh, probably.
They're like, put some gelatin in it. It'll make it better. I mean, the idea behind it is that you just keep pouring brandy on it. And
is it?
Yeah. Fruitcake is a liquor dish, baby.
Is it really?
Yeah. And it's just a very dense cake that you keep pouring brandy on, and it lasts forever.
That sounds disgusting. Brandy feels very 70s.
I just feel
as an alcohol.
It's a 70s alcohol. I just feel like there was a period of time where everybody was making shitty fruitcake, and it like seeped into the social strata to the point where everyone's like, "Oh, fruitcake! I remember fruitcake."
There must have been like a show.
There might have been a show, or
yo,
or like
I want to look this up.
An article in Reader's Digest where it's like, here, try this fruitcake, and everybody tried it and just fucked it up. Fuck that fruitcake right up.
Why is fruitcake a Christmas tradition? The American tradition of eating fruitcake around the holidays is stemmed from the British tradition when the dessert was sometimes called Christmas cake or plum cake. The Romans also served a cake. This isn't funny. Google, you fucked me.
God damn it,
you fucked me for the last time. Huffington Post, the least funny of all news outlets.
Use Funny Google instead. Go to funny.google.com.
Oh, this cake is all nuts and fruit.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there. Anyway, I just feel like it can't be that bad. Right?
It doesn't look bad, honestly. It's held together with honey and raisins.
I really like eggnog, though. I do. As a drink, I really like eggnog. I hated it as a child. I wrote a poem about it. You want to hear?
Please.
I actually remember it. I hate eggnog. Yes, I do. It tastes like rotten milk and goo. It's ooey and gooey and tastes like slime. Eating it is a crime. My dad makes me drink it. He says it makes me big and strong, but I think he's wrong.
What the fuck? That's milk. It's milk, Mr. Dane. Mr. Dane
No,
Sr.
it's about eggnog.
Yeah, but milk makes you big and strong. Not eggnog.
Listen, I was in second grade. Don't judge me.
I'm not judging you. Did your dad not say that? Are you lying?
We're doing a lot of judgment right now in this episode.
I'm going to judge you if you lied to your second grade teacher. Dane.
I needed to write a poem, okay?
It was I would have given it a solid A-.
My father didn't speak to me for the entirety of second grade, so maybe it was wishful thinking.
Oh.
Yeah. How about that, Mr. Judge Your Pants?
Oh.
What you got your judgy kneecaps on now because they're cold in this bubbly tub in the middle of the ocean?
What if Santa brought you a new second grade dad?
Well, hey, I wouldn't say no to that. Wouldn't have to pretend like that one, would I?
Dane, I got you something.
Yeah? It's a brand new dad.
It is a brand new dad.
No.
It's Santa.
My dad's pretty good.
Santa is your dad now.
Oh, dad's
You need to unwrap him.
Santa?
He's been standing in the corner the whole... You got to unwrap him, please. My God, he can't breathe.
Is that what's been ho-ho-hoing silently?
Yeah.
Ho, ho, ho.
You got it.
Ho, 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 ho.
You're not going to unwrap him?
No. It's not Christmas yet. Actually, this episode comes out on Christmas.
Does it?
Yeah.
It's a Christmas miracle.
It's a Christmas miracle. So, Merry Christmas, everyone who's listening to this day of.
Hey.
What are you going to pick? I'm picking fruitcake.
Fruitcake, because that's possible.
Well, okay. I was going to say, Would You Rather Magic means that both of these things have to be real. So, eating the fruitcake, you would survive.
Well, sure. I mean, you'd survive a week of fruitcake.
You think so?
I just wouldn't have very much. I just have to have it for every meal. But I mean,
yeah,
it would just be a shitty week. But like, I'll be fine. But like egg milk is gonna fuck my life up. And like, even if I could do it and just not die, like, it's like you say, like, that's just my whole day.
That's a whole day.
It's a miserable day versus like
a kind of shitty week.
Annoying week.
Now, I think the interesting wrinkle here is that it's Christmas week, so your whole Christmas week would be ruined, essentially.
See, I'm just worried the eggnog would make me sick.
Yeah,
and then I'd be fucked up in a much worse way.
In a very physical way.
Yeah, so I guess that's where I'm.
Okay, we're both fruitcake boys.
Fruitcake boys. That's the name of this episode. Not really. Maybe. I don't know.
Who really knows when you get down to it?
When I get down to brass tacks.
What's coming up next, Jimmy?
We have a Merry Fuck Kill. I grabbed my phone, but I don't need it this day because the Christmas spirit is inside.
It's inside me. It's taken me over.
All of us. Here I go. I'm gonna get possessed by the.
Jimmy, calm down.
I can't. I can't calm down.
What do we do at Merry Fuck Kill?
Merry Fuck Kill, we have 3 things. We marry one, fuck the second, and kill the third. You choose. You decide. It's all up to you. Merry Fuck Kill this week.
But we'll do it also.
Yeah. You as in me.
you and Dane and Jimmy.
Our Merry Fuck Kill this week with a big fatty blunt in its mouth. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. With a button nose, not a carrot nose, as some seem to think.
Most.
Frosty the Snowman. And Buddy the Elf from the movie Elf with Will Ferrell.
Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color? I love that movie.
I only ever saw it a couple years ago. I don't have that movie for our generation, I think, is so popular just because of when it came out.
Yeah.
But I never saw it. Well, so I don't have the one.
It's a new classic.
It's sort of the only one.
It's a new classic.
There's like that, and there's like Bad Santa.
Oh, I really hate Bad Santa.
Didn't we watch it together?
No, I hope not. I hate it.
Are you super sure?
Yeah.
I feel like we watched it last year.
I hope not. I hope that wasn't me. That movie just makes me feel bad.
It's but the little kid in there has a happy ending, probably. I don't remember it very well.
I don't remember, but I didn't like the whole thing.
He's kind of a gross man outside of movies.
Billy Bob.
Yeah.
The Thort.
The Thort. Billy Bob. It's like 2 radio hosts. Billy Bob and the Thort.
Have you seen his new MMO game?
Yes.
Thort-Night?
I'm a level 20 fucking Thort wizard. Thank you very much.
All of the skins are different roles he's played. There's Sling Blade. There's Bad Santa.
And then if you press up on the D-pad, it does a little Billy Bob taunt. He does a little dance, a famous Billy Bob Thornton dance.
There's creepy Billy Bob with a vial of Angelina Jolie's blood around his neck. That's not a role, but it's a skin. Who he was.
It's a skin. It's less his. I mean, it's his roles too, but it's really the whole package, the whole experience.
There's a Monsters Ball one, which
well,
little
iffy. Let's just
take a look at the Billy Bob Thornton discography.
His fucking credits.
I think he was in NCIS. One of them.
What the fuck? Oh, he's like a shapeshifter. His 3 pictures barely look like the same person. He's in Fargo? The show.
Fargo, the show.
It was like that? I don't remember him in that.
That's what I'm thinking of then.
More about Billy Bob Thornton. Oh, that wasn't enough. I need more about
Was he in reindeer games? I feel like he was in Reindeer Games.
Reindeer Games is a movie I would love to watch as an adult because I saw it as a kid.
What?
Or, well, I guess a teenager, I should say. Well, because it was a movie. I don't know.
It's an action movie.
And, like, I don't remember hating it, but, like, it's supposed to be real fucking shitty, and I don't remember why. So I would love...
Ben Affleck.
Career, that's not what I need. Filmography.
Oh, he was in The Ice Harvest. Billy Bob Thornton was in The Ice Harvest.
What is that?
It's another theft movie. Reindeer Games made me think of it.
The Ice Harvest.
Yeah.
The Ice Harvest.
I think they like rob a thing, throw it in the river. The river freezes, and they wait a year. Oh, something like that.
That sounds.
And they harvest the ice.
Wow, he was in Princess Mononoke.
Yeah, he was the monk. He was the like deceiving monk.
Jigo.
Yeah,
that's buck wild. I would have never remembered that.
He was good.
He was in Moss. He was in Bandits.
Oh right,
I remember
Bandits.
That one.
Yeah, that was sexy fun.
Bad Santa. Love Actually is the president of the United States.
No way.
I don't remember that role.
I don't remember that role at all.
This is where we're hitting peak Billy Bob.
Oh no, right. Because what's his name? Hugh Grant plays the prime minister who's flirting with his aide, and the president flirts with the aide too.
That movie was weird because it was basically a lot of skits.
Yeah,
that
vignettes.
Didn't fucking interact with each other. And then one of them was about two fucking stunt fuckers. And it was like, Love Actually, we're an R-rated movie because there's titties and we've simulated sex. Simulated sexual acts.
Okay.
Love Actually.
All right, this is the Christmas episode. Okay.
Yeah, a little Christmas lovin'. For media, that's a Christmas movie. Love Actually is a Christmas movie. Also,
it is a Christmas movie. You're
Betty's
correct.
Bears as Morris Buttermaker.
Yeah, he's the bear. Anyway, we've gotten off track.
My favorite role of his was Mr. Woodcock
from Woodcock,
where he played Mr. Woodcock.
Correct. Okay. Rudolph leads the way.
Oh my God.
Good sense of direction.
Yeah, we didn't do any of the three.
No, we didn't. We started talking about Billy Bob Thornton for fucking 20 minutes.
It's beautiful.
Okay, Rudolph, a born leader. He loves Reindeer Games.
The film
Santa's favorite.
Sticky icky enthusiast.
He smokes some fatty blunts
for work.
420.
Yeah. 420, 1225.
He's supernatural.
That's Christmas Day.
He can fly. He can light the way.
He can light up that fatty blunt.
He turns the other cheek because, let me tell you, in the song, which was written by a convenience store or a department store.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was it Macy's?
Maybe. I don't know. It may had been. Anyway, so all the reindeer make fun of him, but then he works with them.
Yeah.
Right? So, and he's the leader. And
he becomes the leader.
We don't hear about any animosity, but he's doing all right.
Not in the song itself, but the real lesson of Rudolph is become useful, and then people will like you. And if you're not useful...
He didn't even do that himself. Santa did that for him. Helped him, anyway.
He pointed out something useful.
Yeah, that's true.
And he was like, hey, you're useful.
All right. And then we've got a snow golem.
Yeah.
Probably created by a lich.
Yeah.
Or a lich himself.
That's possible.
His power lies in the Horcrux that is his hat.
Yes. It's Voldemort.
He's a Voldemort ghost.
He shows up and he's got snake eyes and a snake nose.
And a button nose. And two eyes made out of coal.
And real fucking affected gestures.
So where did that coal come from? It came from naughty children. Because that's the only place coal comes from.
That's right.
The U.S. coal industry relies on naughty children. That's why the U.S. sucks. It's because it's full of naughty kids.
We're like some sort of prison island in a fucking
Pinocchio
in a Snake
story.
Plissken fucking movie. Escape to whatever,
Escape
Those
to
two
the
movies
North
are
Pole.
the same. That's the one with Snake Plissken.
Okay, he needs his hat to live.
Yeah.
He melts away.
He needs the cold to live. He's very fragile golem.
He's a fragile golem. He's jolly.
Yeah.
He makes fun of a cop, which is great.
It's beautiful.
It's great. 'Cause cops aren't great most of the time.
No.
Damn. What else?
And he'll leave when the spring comes.
And he'll come and he'll leave.
And then you only get him 3 months.
All right. Buddy the Elf. Well-meaning.
Yes.
Man-child.
Naive. Tall.
Eats a lot of sugar.
Excitable.
Very excitable. I think he's got the most Christmas spirit out of any of them, because Frosty, I mean, there's no real...
He's just a snowman. He's just a snowman.
He's actually pretty non-denominational, which might be pretty cool. And, Rudolph is tied to Christmas. Buddy the Elf loves Christmas.
He loves Christmas more than probably Santa.
Maybe even more than Santa himself.
Yeah.
Ed Sheeran, Santa Claus.
Yeah. Or otherwise.
I'm in love with the shape of your present. And I know...
Santa Claus's favorite song, I'm in love with a stripper.
No, that's a different song.
Unwrap that present, if you know what I mean, says Santa Claus.
Oh, God.
Reported in the Huffington Post.
You went for an even older song. My song's kind of old, but...
What is it?
Ed Sheeran's I'm in love with the shape of you.
I don't know what that song is, but I do know I'm in love with a stripper.
Okay. Buddy the Elf. He is industrious. He makes things. He will always have presents for everyone.
He has to. It's his law.
He doesn't sleep a lot.
Because he's too much sugar?
It's a combination of too much sugar and his upbringing amongst the elves.
Of never stopping the work. Mm-hmm. Never stop the work.
Yeah.
Never stop the work.
Okay. I got it.
We're elves.
I got it. I think I got my answer.
Okay.
Do you have your answer?
I don't know. You go.
Lock in, man. Think about it for a second.
I might think after you. You might change my mind.
Okay. I'm going to marry Buddy the Elf because I'm in love with that movie, and I think he'd make a stalwart companion. He's cute, and he's energetic, and he's got a permanent job in Santa's workshop, so he's going to keep me stable.
He's got that inside. He's
got that inside info. So I'm going to marry him. I'm going to fuck the snow golem.
Ooh.
And I'll tell you why.
Tell me.
No strings.
Yeah.
He comes, he leaves. Done.
You come, you leave.
That's right. He's made of snow, so that's going to be interesting.
You show up and you're like, so where do I?
I mean, you know how ice cubes can be an erotic tool?
I've heard.
That's what the movies have told us. Well, imagine if it was all over your dick.
A cold, icy treat for Frosty.
Yeah, that's right.
What if Frosty the Snowman was made out of a Wendy's Frosty? Instead of snow, and then you just show up for fucking, you dip french fries in him.
Even better.
And he's like,
Come here.
I can't even be that upset.
Come here, you starchy motherfucker.
He's all drippy.
You non-dairy treat. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you. I want it extra large. Swirled.
Oh no, and I know what's coming.
I'm gonna kill.
No,
Rudolph.
He's beloved.
Nah. He was created by a corporation, and I'm not down with that.
I think that
that's my reasoning.
he's come beyond that because nobody knows that except you.
There are so many more reindeer.
There's
you don't
9.
need that one.
Well, they do because he lights the way.
Also, I don't want a fucking animal. I don't.
In Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer's timeline, like, flashlights don't exist.
That's right.
I guess.
Now they do.
And it's just like, oh, he's got a red nose.
Geopositioning.
Yeah.
Satellites are real.
He definitely has a GPS on that sleigh now.
Yeah.
It's high tech.
It's high tech. Sleigh tech. That sounds ominous. That's ominous. Anyway, I'm going to kill that Rudolph.
How are you going to do it?
Poison his hay.
His hay.
Yeah.
He'll just fall right asleep.
Go sleep. Little reindeer, go sleep.
And that little red light just
slowly fades away.
And dimmer until
he's an abomination, isn't he?
Shatters. Yeah, he's got radioactive mutations.
Radioactive.
I can imagine that. Get it?
Yep.
I'll kill Frosty.
Okay. Easy enough to do.
Snowman. He is gonna die. He's gonna die anyway. He's gonna die like immediately.
Right.
And then like if his hat comes back, he'll be there. But if his hat just doesn't come, that's the way I do it. I would just let him die of natural springtime causes, and then I would just like lock the hat up.
Mm-hmm.
And then like he'll just never return. I'm gonna fuck Rudolph. And just see that red nose get brighter and brighter the more and more we go.
Oh.
Till
it's just dazzling.
It's piping hot.
I like my noses piping hot.
Like hot cocoa. And then, yeah, I'll marry Buddy. Like you say, I think of the three, he's the most
stable.
Variable.
He's the most variable.
He has like pockets to put a wallet to buy me presents. And
and a pointy hat.
And
a furry collar.
And he's learning about real humans that aren't elf humans, like Buddy the Elf is. And he's just a happy little guy. I'd come home from a hard day at work in the coal mines because I'm a bad naughty boy, and he'd be like, oh, "How's your day, hun?" And I'd be like, "Oh, I'm covered in soot." I don't know if it's
here's
soot.
Your hot cocoa.
And then he'd be like, "Here's a present. Every day is Christmas.
Every day's Christmas with
because
Buddy
I
the
love
Elf."
Christmas." And I'm like, "Fuck, you wrapped it in everything. Oh, it's a video game, Buddy. I'm gonna play video games all night and ignore you. Thank you."
You awful, neglectful.
And then he's like, "It's a 2-player game," and I'm like, "I know.
I don't care. Get me hot cocoa.
Serve me, Buddy the Elf. Serve me."
Serve me. Very good. Our last Would You Rather comes to us from Andrew in Oakland. And he asked one, but we tweaked it slightly because we had something similar to this last year.
Ooh.
So he asked, would you rather fight Santa or his elves? And we did fighting Santa last year. So, Andrew, we're going to tweak this a little bit.
Hi, Andrew.
But would you rather fight Santa's reindeer or his elves?
Oh, God. How all of them?
All of them at once.
Oh, it's a lot of elves.
Yeah, it's a lot of elves, and it's a couple of, like, big bucking reindeer.
There's 9 of them.
Some caribou.
They're big. I don't know if I could take down one reindeer.
Right.
Thinking about it, like, I mean, if we're really assuming unarmed.
You'd have to Liam Neeson the Gray it.
I haven't seen that movie. Does he kill a reindeer in it?
No, but he kills a bunch of wolves, apparently.
Oh, yeah, that movie was about killer wolves or something.
But then he... Pretty sure hashtag spoilers.
Spoiler? What the fuck? We probably shouldn't actually include that.
When are you going to watch The Gray?
But what about our listeners?
Who's gonna... It's a fucking 8-year-old movie at this point. Nobody cares.
It's good.
Whatever.
I'm just gonna bleep it.
Oh.
But what happens in the second one?
Bleep it with jingle bells.
That's all I can do.
Or bleep it with bubbles.
No.
Bleep it with bubbles.
That's not what bubbles are
bleep
used
it with bubbles.
For. That's not very Christmassy of you to bleep it with bubbles.
All right. Well, then bleep it with jingle bells.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell, beep.
So, I mean, you got 9 reindeer, but untold amounts of tiny little industrious,
so many,
smart.
What do you figure? 2 feet taller?
Yeah, at least 2 feet.
Okay, at least. So that means at most 3?
Yeah, at most 3.
Oh, that's not like that short.
No.
That's pretty good.
So maybe between 1 foot and 2 feet for each elf.
I can
get on board with that one.
I can go for that.
Yeah, let's call back. And then and they're so smart.
Yeah.
And they're so efficient, and they work well as a team. See, with the caribou, I think it's more of just like a straight up brawl.
They know how to fly together, but that's about it. Yeah.
They know. I don't even know
coordinated.
I don't know if they fly together though, because they're restrained. He's got reins on them.
Oh, they're reined.
They're reined. Well.
Oh.
I don't know. Well, maybe.
Let's not. No, the reindeers are real. They're separate from Santa.
Well, Santa's reindeer, but I don't know whether they named it because it's beside the point.
I don't think that's right.
The caribou.
They're not caribou. They're reindeer.
No. Same.
Are you?
It's true.
100% certain.
Yeah. Anyway,
I need to. This is a Google-a-thon.
I feel like they can't all attack you at once. Like, that's not in their nature. I feel like you would take one of them down at a time. But with the elves, it's like a mental game. It's like they're gonna be like making traps. It's gonna be Kevin McAllister's left and right.
I want him on the show.
You want Kevin McAllister on the show?
Don't you?
The child version from the movie to go on the PJC cast.
He'd love it.
He might like it.
We'd give him like a beer after. He'd be like, I'm a grown boy.
None of us drink. Neither
yeah, but we can buy a beer
for a child. We
can buy a beer for a child.
Okay. We can buy, quote the PJC cast, we can buy a beer for a child.
Yeah. Especially if it's Kevin McAllister.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. He's earned it. He saved the house. And he didn't even fucking brag about it. He told no one.
He told not a soul.
For really no reason.
Those elves, though. Holy shit. I feel like they're terrifying.
I don't think you can win again. Like, there's infinite amount of them.
There's so many, and they're so smart. I think I'm going to fight the caribou.
Yeah, I think I have a chance at all against the reindeer. Like, not a good one. I'm not trying to act like I could fucking beat up 9 reindeer.
Right.
Easily. They're taller than me.
You can ride them.
Maybe not taller than you, but taller than me.
Yeah. You're shorter.
Yeah. I'll just hide underneath one of them, let them duke it out amongst themselves.
I thought the outside smelled like Christmas. Oh, boy.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
As I hide here in my flesh sleeping bag.
Ew. Oh, no.
Oh, no. All right.
Yeah, we did it.
We did it.
We're fighting them.
We're fighting maybe we can team up.
I imagine that. Oh, tag team.
Tag team.
Oh, but that means that's 1-on-1.
Then they can tag team.
If they only get the tag team, then it's elves. If it's 1-on-1, it's elves for fucking sure, of course.
If it's 1-on-1, it's elves. But I think that if we're both picking the same one, then we can tag team the caribou, and I think we would win. Because the elves would just keep coming. It's
I imagine
a war
them
of
like
attrition.
a World War Z-esque fucking swarm of elves.
Of just hooked shoes and fucking little screwdrivers in their hands and just gnashing teeth. Flashing red and green eyes. Oh, boy.
I thought of a new Mary Fuck Kill.
Just now?
That I'm going to spoil.
Okay.
For a later episode.
Ooh.
Probably next week.
A carrot. Go for it.
Elves from Santa. Elves from D&D.
Okay.
Elvis.
Jimmy,
Merry Christmas, everyone.
You are so good. Hey, everyone. Thank you for joining us today in the PJC cast. Thank you to Jimmy for joining.
I'm here.
If you have any would you rathers, please send them to us at thepjccast@gmail.com or tweet them using hashtag thepjccast. We're all over the goddamn internet, so please look us up. Tell your friends to look us up. If you got somebody who you think would dig it, be like, hey, I think you'd dig this. And
with a head of a shovel, and give him a map. You give him a map with an X that marks a spot, right? And you go out into the wild. Here's the thing: you write a dirt. You make an X in the dirt.
You write a dirt.
You put an X in where the X is on the map.
Get a Sharpie and put it on the ground.
And then once they dig that treasure up, it's an iPod Nano with nothing but the PJC cast on it.
I'd like to thank Brad Jonas for drawing our image. Please look him up on Instagram, Brad Jonas, and Jordan for writing our theme song. You can look up his band Erodium on Facebook for something that sounds nothing like our theme, but still he's a very good musician, and we thank him for making our theme. Jimmy.
Hi.
Merry Christmas.
Merry happy Christmas holiday. It's a crisp holiday here.
Ooh, it's so crisp. Ooh. Out in the middle of the ocean. For another week, my name is Dane.
I'm Jimmy.
And have a good night and Merry Christmas.
Wait, what's that? Up in the sky.
What?
Is that Santa Claus?
Oh my God.
He's early.
Ho, ho, ho. Give me some cookies.
Okay. Santa, could you just join us on this podcast 1 minute?
Okay.
What did you get us?
Well, I got you your favorite things: a nice fresh orange and a new tube sock for Dane.
Oh, we are going through a famine.
I actually sold my feet to get Jimmy this comb.
Oh, and I sold my comb, so I need a new comb. Thank you.
Oh, it works out for everyone except Dane. Thanks, Santa.
Wait. Santa's still wrapped up in the corner.
So
Dane,
who's this guy?
You?
It's me, the Krampus.
And he rips off your other foot.